Lately, I've been going down a bit of a fiberglass camper rabbit hole, and this time it takes us all the way over to the UK, more specifically, England, where Freedom Caravans builds a little travel trailer called the Microlite Discovery, and honestly, it packs way more into its size than you might expect. What's funny is that while we've talked about Freedom Caravans before, this particular model somehow slipped under the radar. That doesn't really matter though, because once you see what it offers, you might find yourself joking about calling overseas to see if one of these can be shipped to your driveway. Freedom Caravans has been around for more than 40 years, so they definitely know what they're doing. From what I've found, these campers are built in Poland and then imported into the UK, which explains the solid build quality people keep raving about. The star of the show here is fiberglass, a material I've grown to really appreciate over the years. It's been used in campers and RVs forever, and for good reason. We know how to shape it, reinforce it, and protect it so it lasts a long time. No, it's not a magical, indestructible material, but if you respect weight limits, keep up with basic inspections, and take care of the suspension and seals, a fiberglass camper can easily last decades. According to Freedom, the Microlite Discovery uses a one-piece fiberglass body, which is huge when it comes to keeping water out. Fewer seams mean fewer opportunities for leaks. Whether it's molded as a full monocoque or bonded into a single shell with reinforced seams, the end result is one of the most leak-resistant campers you can buy. If water gets in, chances are something was left open, like the PopTop roof during a storm. And yes, checking seals regularly is still important, especially the ones that bake in the sun. Speaking of the PopTop, that's not something you see every day on a one-piece fiberglass camper, and it's one of the reasons this lineup has earned so much praise and a few awards. Add in all the windows, and the interior feels bright and open, almost like you're sitting right in the middle of nature, just with better protection from the weather. There's also a fiberglass nose cone up front for storage, plus rear-mounted handles that make roof access easier, which is handy since it looks like this camper is pre-wired for solar. Now, since this is a UK-built trailer, the door is on the left side, which could be an issue if you're thinking about importing one elsewhere. Different countries have different regulations, and things like door placement and electrical systems can complicate things fast. The Microlite Discovery runs on a 220 to 230 volt system, so converting it for North American power would add cost on top of shipping, taxes, and import fees. At that point, you might be better off using this as inspiration and having something similar built locally. Inside, even without an official floor plan, the layout is pretty easy to figure out. When you step in, the galley sits to the right, and straight ahead you've got a full wet bath, which is impressive for a trailer just over 13 feet long. The kitchen keeps things simple but practical, with a 2-burner cooktop, a sink, and glass lids that double as extra prep space. To the left, beyond the bathroom, there's additional counter space with a fridge tucked underneath. At the very back, Freedom installed a modular dinette that can seat up to 4 people during the day and convert into a sleeping space for 2 at night. The 3 windows surrounding this area really sell the experience, whether you're watching the rain, the sunrise, or just enjoying a quiet evening inside. There's no detailed mention of off-grid systems on the website, but campers like this often include batteries, and with solar pre-wiring already in place, it wouldn't take much to turn it into a solid off-grid setup. Weight-wise, the Microlite Discovery comes in at about 1,322 pounds, with a maximum loaded weight of 1,653 pounds. It's not a cargo hauler, but it's plenty for a couple heading out for a long weekend, and some folks could absolutely make something like this work full-time. As for price, the Microlite Discovery currently starts at 15,295 pounds, which works out to roughly $20,300. That's honestly a strong value for what you're getting. If you want something even lighter, there's the sport version, which starts at 13,995 pounds, or about $18,600. And it actually won an award for its PopTop design back in 2023 from the Caravan and Motorhome Club, an organization that's been around since 1907. So yeah, all things considered, this feels like a pretty solid deal. I'm curious though, what do you think about the Freedom Microlite Discovery and its lighter sibling? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.